Hiya, so it's Gaz here from Moth Creaturae. Just a quick video post today, a little break from the workshop build that I've been doing recently. This is just my thoughts really, like a little video entry if you like. So, as most of you that have been watching my videos will be aware, I've been doing this workshop build, and I've been using materials that have been largely reclaimed junk, really, what most people would regard as junk, and I've been repurposing it into something new and useful for me. Now my working day will largely consist of getting up eventually, get my tools out, cracking on with the job that I was doing for that day, end of the day put my tools away, go in, that's the day done. What I don't do, and it's only because I'm working by myself, if I was working with others I'd respect their sort of I'd have respect for them, so I would probably make an effort to do this, and I should probably give a shit about my neighbours, and I do. I care for my neighbours in the lane, but I don't clear away the mess that I'm working through, because every day I see it as being a waste of time if I'm spending time in the working day getting all these materials out again, and then spending time at the end of the day putting it all away. That's time I could be spent doing a job rather than tidying up for what ultimately is the thoughts of others, so they will view me as a nicer person because I'm not got a messy garden. I'm 40-year-old, or 41 now, Christ. You know, I'm not going to dwell on this, but I've worked in an environment where other people's opinions can fucking ruin you, absolutely ruin you. I've got to the point in my life where I'm not bothered about other people's opinions. So now when I'm working through a mess, I'm working through it. Been gifted with the opportunity of this lockdown, to be honest with you. You've got to see the positives and things. Now I've been gifted with this opportunity of lockdown, right? Which means that I can actually work through these jobs. Now if I was back to me 9 to 5, these jobs would take a lot longer. Probably looking at a year to achieve what I've achieved in the last few weeks. Because I'd only be cracking on a weekend. I've got to get remotivated into that sort of mindset again every weekend and get it done. Whereas I'm just in this mindset at the moment, so I can just crack it all out. Brilliant, over the moon. But I am working through this mess, and at the end of each week we can see quite a big change. And in a few weeks time there'll be no mess there at all. It'll just be all nice and pretty, you know. That's great, working through the mess. Often in life we get so focused on making sure other people view us and our appearance as being all singing, all dancing. We're in a good state, when actually upstairs we might not be in a good state. We're so worried about working through our messes in life that we waste a lot of energy putting up this front that we're all okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to work through your own messes in your own time. Anyone that doesn't support you, fuck them. Because if they can't support you when you're working through your mess, they're not the type of people you need to be around once you've got it all looking nice and tidy. I hope that makes sense. It was just my thoughts for the day anyway. I hope you are all making the most of your time in lockdown. Probably for many of you, you've done what I've done and give yourself a crazy haircut. I love wearing a hat anyway because it hides me crap hair, but the same can be said for your haircut. If you're not building a workshop, maybe you've done a haircut and you're not too proud of it, so you're probably chuffed that you're locked in the house and no one can see it. Again, you're going to have to go through this period where it's a mess, and it's in that grow back stage where you're not happy with it and you don't feel confident in your own appearance because of your haircut. You know what it is? If you do see people, whether it's on a Skype call, whether it's over the garden fence, and anyone does take the piss, you know, and it's not just fun and games, but it's actual stuff that's getting to you, well, they're probably not the people that you need to be associating yourself with once your hair's back and looking its finest. So just think on that. I hope you're all safe anyway. Take care.